Hello and welcome to Naya Inqilab News. News updates all over the world. I'm Hina. Let's begin with the headlines.
With Ukraine turning into a war zone, IT and Industries Minister K.T. Ramarao on Friday appealed to the Union government to arrange for special aircrafts to bring students from Telangana back home safely. He offered that the Telangana government was ready to bear the full travel expenses for these students. As kids, when Ravi Teja and Sai Teja would be asked what they wanted to become in their lives, both the brothers had the same answer: travelers. A man from the city was allegedly cheated to the tune of Rs 90,000 by cyber fraudsters posing as army officials. The victim, who is a resident of Kachiguda and working as a lab technician in a private hospital, had recently posted an advertisement about selling furniture. Few days later, he received a call from an unidentified person who claimed to be an army personnel and collected his bank details, using which the money was siphoned from his bank account. Based on a complaint, the Kachiguda police booked a case and are investigating. Several persons approached the Chatrinaka police alleging that they were cheated to the tune of nearly Rs 3 crore by a retired assistant sub-inspector and his son in the guise of a chit fund. A couple from Karnataka died in a road accident on NH65 at Kothurdi village in Kohir Mandal on Friday evening. The victims were identified as Nagaya Swami, 47, and his wife Jayashri, 42, residents of Kasimpur in Udgir Taluk in Bidar district. The couple was going on a moped when they accidentally slipped off. A speeding car coming behind ran over them. The death was instant for them. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced that the state government will bear all the expenses related to the return of students from the state stranded in Ukraine, which is facing a Russian onslaught since February 24. More than 1.9 million children in India lost a parent or caregiver due to the COVID-19 pandemic, according to a modeling study of 20 countries published in the Lancet Child and Adolescent Health Journal. For a few tense days in January of this year, astronomers were tracking a near-Earth object cruising towards Earth with its trajectory showing it's hitting the planet in 2023 when it mysteriously changed course. The asteroid, dubbed 2022 AEI, was on course to hit Earth on July 4, 2023, with astronomers predicting real damage to a local area. The Board of Control for Cricket in India (BCCI) on Friday announced that the Indian Premier League 2022 season will get underway on March 26 and the final will be played on May 29. The 10-team season in IPL 2022 will have 74 matches, including 7 season will get underway on March 26 and the final will be played on May 29. The 10-team season in IPL 2022 will have 74 matches, including 70 league stage matches, which will be played across 4 venues in Mumbai and Pune. For the first time in history, doctors have successfully recorded details from a dying brain, and discovery made is sure to leave you surprised. The details collected from the brain were based on the brain wave activities before and after a sudden death. Cooking can be expensive for the common people who are troubled by the inflation from April 2022. After petrol and diesel, now the prices of liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) cooking cylinders are also going to shock the consumers. Upcoming drama Our Blues teaser was launched today, February 25. The series stars Shin Min Ah of hometown Cha 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 fame, Lee Byung Hun, and Kim Woo Bin, who was last seen in Uncontrollably Fond. Our Blues tells the stories of characters residing in Jeju Island. The series will premiere on April 9 on TVN and Netflix. An entire garrison of 13 Ukrainian soldiers was killed on the first day of fighting on the nation's Snake Island after they refused to surrender to invading Russian forces, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said. Russian sabotage groups have now entered the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, Zelensky further said. On the second day of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, MP Sofia Fedina sought medical and political aid from India. She said Ukraine needs not just weapon support but also psychological help, and we need to punish the aggressor, Moscow. They are killing peaceful Ukrainians. South Africa bounced back from a horror batting performance in the Test Series opener to put up a strong show on day 1 of the second Test against New Zealand at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch. Led by 100 from rookie opener Cyril Ervi, the visitors reached 283 by 3 at stumps on Friday, putting behind the scars of the 95 all-out in the first innings of their first Test defeat in New Zealand. Russia on Friday said it expects support from India at the UN Security Council when the global body takes up a crucial resolution on Russian military operation in Ukraine. We highly appreciate India's deep understanding of the current situation as well as the reasons that led to it. We expect India to support Russia, Russian Chargé d'Affaires Roman Babushkin said. An Australian photojournalist caught a missile flying over his head as he filmed a live video in Ukraine after the Russian invasion on Thursday. The video showed Bryce Wilson walking on the streets wearing protective gear and talking about the situation when a missile flew above him. $7 billion on military-related expenditures in 2020. Ukraine spent $5.9 billion. This is around 10 times more than what Ukraine spent in 2020. Notably, Russia has spent over $60 billion annually on its military for the last 5 years. A 52-year-old Ukrainian teacher survived a Russian missile attack in Kharkiv that completely destroyed her home on Thursday. Speaking with a heavily bandaged face, Olena Kurelu said she is very lucky and must have a guardian angel. She also vowed to do everything for my motherland. Several British newspapers carried a picture showing Kurelu covered in blood on the front page. Gold rate: 22-carat gold rupees 47,260 and 24-carat gold rupees 51,110. Dollar rate: $1 is equivalent to 75.09 Indian rupee.
With this, I end up with the headlines. But before that, let me remind you, please don't forget to press the bell icon, like, share and subscribe our channel. Take care.